What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the sports Dr. Spock, Mickey Coleman, coming at you with another very sad story out of Miami, Florida, where a teenager is sentenced after the shooting of his best friend. Let's take a listen. Go down to Miami and see what's
court after a Miami Gardens man is sentenced in the shooting death of his best friend. The victim's mother present as her son's killer learned his fate.
I am broken. I will never be the same. He still get to see his mama. He still get to see his family. We got to go to a graveyard.
They were both 16 then, playing video games, when one of them pulled out a gun and fired at his friend. Good evening, I'm Jim Barry.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. CBS News Miami's Peter Dench is your reporter in downtown Miami. He joins us live with reaction from both sides. Peter?
Lauren and Jim, we can tell you the sentence in this case was not as stiff as loved ones of the victim had hoped for. It was 8 years in prison, followed by 8 years for probation.
that is pretty light for manslaughter. And how did he plead down to manslaughter? I mean, I wonder what really happened. Did he just because pulling out a gun on your best friend and then pulling the trigger sounds pretty much like murder to me? Or was he playing with the gun and the gun accidentally went off? Is that why he only got manslaughter? That's got to be it.
The victim's mother wept in court.
I am broken. I will never be the same.
Surrounded by her loved ones in a Miami courtroom, Latoya Taylor speaks out about the loss of her 16-year-old son, Savion
That's why it
Littles.
sounds so good.
I was in a dark place for 2 years. He still get to see his mama. He still get to see his family. We got to go to a graveyard.
She also speaks about her son's best friend, 19-year-old Hazel Canty, who had pleaded guilty to manslaughter. Canty pointed a gun at Littles at a home and pulled the trigger on Mother's Day weekend in May of 2023. Taylor had told us how proud she was of her son, who had transferred from Miramar High School to American
He
High
looks a
School.
lot like his mom, too. Nice looking young man with a pretty mother with a nice smile right there. He's sad that he's gone.
School to play football.
For somebody to take his life at the age of 16, he ain't gonna be able to make it to prom. I ain't gonna be able to see him graduate. I'm empty.
In court, Canty apologized to Little's family.
I just want y'all to know that I'm sorry, and I wish I could make it because of that. Okay.
Judge Christina Miranda said Canty was reckless and sentenced him to 8 years in prison, followed by 8 years probation.
Unfortunately, yeah, that had to be it. I think the gun kind of just went off. Listen, people, when you have firearms, you have to be very careful with them. They are not toys, young people. You do not playfully pull a gun out and point it at anybody because it can just go off, especially with you being a teen and not really being trained on how to use one. Adults with these weapons, you need to really learn how to use them. Or accidents like this, they happen. You do not pull out a weapon on anyone unless you plan on firing it.
Unfortunately for Mr. Canty, there is nothing he
It's
can do that's
self-defense,
going to
of
change that
course.
day or bring him back, except learn a lesson.
We spoke with Canty's mother.
Hopefully he learned from his mistakes. We love Savion. We never gonna stop loving Savion. He just like us. So instead of me losing one, I lost two. One through death, and my other one is in jail now.
He meant everything to our family. Savion was our life, and he's gonna be missed. Every day I think about him. He was my first grandson.
Now, Canty's attorney told me he was satisfied with what happened in court. We also spoke with Savion's grandmother about the sentence. We'll have her reaction coming up in just 1 hour at 6. We are live in Miami. Peter Dench, CBS News, Miami.
Okay, everybody, yes, this is a very sad story. Hopefully, the young man is going to learn from his mistakes because he's going to spend the rest of his, or not the rest of his, like 8 years of his very young life behind bars and 8 years on probation. 8 years probation is a long time. He might wind up back in jail. They do that, coach, so you wind up back in jail a couple times until that probation ends. You have to be very good. But maybe the young man learns a lesson and he learns, and hopefully other people can learn from this, that these firearms are not toys. They are not meant to be played with at all. Firearms are for personal and your family or the people's around you protection. You don't pull them out unless you need to fire it. This is your boy, the sports Dr. Spock, Mickey Coleman. Very sad story out of Miami Dade. Very sad. I am gone for now. Peace out.